gold. It's gold, gold, gold with a strap attached. Alright, so this is a special video. So I'm doing this video together with Melsoldera, and we decided, we were talking, right? And we thought, let's do a video just sharing our vintage handbag collection. I've already done a couple of videos with Mel. She is just so fantastic. I love her style. I love her bags. She has like an epic bag collection. This is nothing compared to the bags that she's got. She'll have an amazing background, I'm sure, with showing all her bags behind her. Anyway, I'll link her video below because you have to check out her vintage bags as well, because while I'm recording this, I have no idea what she's going to show because I've not seen her entire vintage bag collection. So make sure that after checking this out, check the link below and check out her vintage bag collection. Her bag collection is beyond epic, and we have been chatting back and forth. You don't know how much a lover I am of vintage clothing, bags as well. I'm always incorporating, I'm always mixing up high, low, in the middle, vintage, thrift. That is my jam. That is what I love to do. That's, to me, is like the essence of what Karen is about. If you love vintage just as much as I do, and bags, then this is definitely the video for you. Okay, so also I'm going to style 3 of those bags. If I'd styled all of them, would be here forever. And the reason I love vintage in the first place is I find that the bags back in the day were just made so much better. They were, and I think that applies to anything vintage, whether it's clothes, cars. I love vintage. My God, that would be my dream to have a vintage car. God, could you imagine? Everybody's unanimous about that vintage, generally speaking, was just better made. It just kicks ass with anything that's made today. Where do I start first? I don't even know. Okay, let me just go what's next to me, which is the boho stuff. So, 2 bags, both of them are quite similar to each other. They are both from Foley and Karina. This is when they used to have a vintage shop in, I think it was Stanton Street in Lower East Side. So I picked up these 2 suede bags. This is fantastic. It's got rivets like that, and it's just suede. And that's the interior of it right here. It's just suede through and through. The other one that I got from Foley and Karina, look at the work on this. And it's got this little horse at the front. Can you see it? And it's a galloping horse on the front. It's such a cute little addition on the bag. And this is the flap of it. It opens up and then go inside here. It's just look at the workmanship of these bags. Broken in, patinaed leather. They just don't make bags like this anymore. Look at these tassels. Look how great these tassels are. You would probably pay thousands for Saint Laurent to come up with their own version, and Chloe as well. And look at the back pocket here. It so reminds me of like Chloe vibes, right? Like when they come up with like anything 70s inspired. Speaking of, look at this one. Now I picked this up from Urban Jungle. Look at the front of this. That's really where the design is. It's right there. You can see, look at that. It's beautiful. All suede again, just opens up, simple flap, and then it's got like another pocket right there. It looks so unique with any of your outfits, and that's why I love them so much. Here's another one that I also got from Foley and Karina, and this one actually needs repairing, but I am not getting rid of it, even though it has a massive hole on my side. You see the hole right there, and there's an even bigger hole, wait for it, right here. Look at that, it's completely ripped open. So I just need to go to a cobbler's. Oh, I need to hit myself in the face. I just need to go to a cobbler's and get that fixed. These are the kind of things you just can't get rid of, because especially in a world where, like, you know, you're seeing designer bags coming out so much. It's so funny that I don't get rid of these. They stay with me all the time, and I think there's a reason behind it. You know, it's just, they don't feel like fast fashion. They don't feel like the Instagram worthy bags, because they're not it bags. They're just beautiful vintage bags that I love to discover. I don't necessarily go out searching for them. They tend to find me. Okay, so moving on, I got 3 bags which kind of fall into the same category, which I call Her Majesty the Queen. That's the sort of bags that she would carry. They are structured bags. Look at this snakeskin one that I have. Beautiful. Look at the gold hardware on the side. Oh, this is just so good. Look at that. God. I mean, I will pass, and I have, a couple of years and not wear this bag. But look at my reaction still to this bag. It's that good. It doesn't matter that it's an old bag. It stands the test of time. And the same for this one. It's a much simpler version. It's in black and it's got like this sort of, I don't know how you describe it. So you can see the pattern on it, slightly textured, long clasp, but you open like that and look at that flash of red. Interior, oh, what's that? Oh, it's tissues. That reassuring sound when it closes. Little things like that I love and I want to wear like during the fall. I think these look so good. But anyway, bags like this, again, not going anywhere. You may have already seen some of these bags before in the previous video, but I wanted to update it, especially for those of you who haven't. And I have been asked on Instagram to show my vintage bags, and there are a few in here that are new to a lot of you. In fact, to most of you. There is this one as well, the Mohawk. I call this the Mohawk bag. I picked this up in London from, I think it was Battersea Flea Market. Fantastic. It reminds me of, is it Brother Velez? Am I saying the name right? Because I know that she came out with a version of this bag. I thought, my God, that looks like that vintage bag that I've got at home. Anyway, so this is my one from the Battersea Flea Market. Love this bag so much. It has this simple turn. You can see how this opens. It's just one flap in there. That stunning, just patinaed leather. Oh, just everything about these bags is just, it's just gold. It's gold. It's gold, gold, gold with a strap attached. I just do that to it because you can. It just feels so nice. Look, that, oh God, if you could feel this. There was feeler vision and you could feel this, you'd be stroking it too. I know you would. Okay, so moving on to, I think, a bit more summery type of bags. There's a few of them here. Now I have this one. I'll show you this one first. Or maybe going to a party, just have it handheld. Beautiful. Oh, so nice. And it opens like that. And look, it just opens this way. Look at that inside though. Oh God, there's tissues again in my bag. I think there's tissues in every bag. That flash of that colour, it's just so unexpected to see that. Oh, it's great. These bags to me are talking pieces. Okay, and then moving along with basket bags, I have this one that I picked up from Etsy. Just a simple structured bag. I just love the shape of it, sort of miniaturized briefcase style. Look at the hardware at the top there. Just, you know, it's little things like that, how they just make the hardware so pretty. Oh, wow. And then I've got this one, which is an old fisherman bag, I believe it is, something along those lines. It is trimmed with leather and it's got these beautiful brass studs on it, leather strap, which is completely adjustable. I wore this a lot last year during the summer because it's just one of those really easy bags and I really like it. As soon as I saw it, I knew, it was like, oh, I need to have this bag now. Sticking with summer bags, we got this one, which is pure scream summer, right? Net bag trend is really all over the place for this summer, and I love this one because it is so different to the usual plain solid colored ones. Found this from the Manhattan Vintage Fair earlier this summer and put in this black drawstring bag, so whenever I'm carrying anything, I actually put the contents inside this bag. The colors of it is fantastic. Okay, beaded bags. All right, so which one should I show you first? Okay, I'll show you this one because you lot probably know this already. I found this one also from the Manhattan Vintage Fair. So at the same time, the same day as I picked up that rainbow net one, I picked up this one as well. This one, I think a lot of you probably remember it. This one, lime green bag. It just has this oversized buckle here, which reminds me for some reason of Marnie. I don't know why, but it just kind of does. And it just opens up really simply just there, and you just put your stuff in. What have I got in here? More tissues, typical. I remember, to more of them as well, because there are more of them on Etsy. So if I can find them, I will definitely link to them below, but they do come in different colors. So yeah, and I love this one. I have already worn it a few times and it's just such a great bag. And yeah, fun beaded bag for me. Another one that I have here is this all over shell bag. It's a shoulder strap bag. I've had this bag for, I don't know, I think it must be a few years now. I can't remember exactly when I got it, but it is quite structured as well. As soon as I saw it, I knew I had to have this bag. It's just beautiful. It's just going to stand the test of time. All these bags to me will, because they just, in my wardrobe, with my aesthetic, they don't date. They don't date. Unlike bags that you've seen that are coming out now. It's weird that, isn't it? Why is it the styles of before don't seem to date compared to the bags that are made now? I'm talking style-wise, not necessarily the production quality, just the style. What is that? I think it might be, I don't know. Tell me what you think below, because I'm curious to know your thoughts on that. This is another vintage bag that I have. I've shown it, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks ago on my Instagram channel. Combination of the shape of it and also just the beading that goes all over. I love the pattern of that beading. It's so pretty, isn't it? So good. Oh, this is so pretty. Oh, look at that. Just looking at it. God, pat myself on the back again. So like kind of 70s as well. This is so me with my Chloe glasses. Oh. You already know what I'm thinking. I know you know what I'm thinking. So I thought with this bag, because it's got so much colour going on, I thought why not clash it with a lot of colour as well. I wore it with this gorgeous ruffle wrap dress from And Other Stories. It is this stunning, I don't even know if the camera's picking it up, but it's this beautiful fire orangey red. It's if it's coming across that way, that's exactly how it looks in person. I think that it looks really cool played up with this beaded bag. I like the way these work together. I like the combination of something so ladylike with this vintage beaded bag that's so colourful. It's something that I've already worn this combination before, so for this video I wanted to sort of bring it to life from Instagram and show you in person just how everything looks together. That's why I like YouTube so much. You can really see how they play together. He's hoping I'm going to cut that out and I'm not going to. Colour, that's really what makes me know what to pair what with what, if that makes any sense. And just the shape of the bag. I could also have easily worn this with just a pair of like summery faded jeans. I could see this bag going perfectly with something like that, and maybe just like a black bodysuit, something like that, or just like a midi skirt, a long flowy midi skirt. Right, and just wear I don't know, like a sort of like a bustier top, yeah, like a bustier that something just goes across, and then you put this on. Oh yeah, I could just imagine that. Espadrilles, which you already know about. And another little dinky bag that I have. Do you know what? I hardly wear this. It is this beautiful metal tinned sort of bag. I actually like tinned bags. I think they're really adorable, and just to wear them almost like an oversized pendant in a way, but you just wear them like crossbody over your outfits. I actually have another one that I wore when I got married, and I'll see if I can find it. Hopefully I can, but I just remembered it now. So I had a little metal vintage purse across my on one shoulder, wearing a long flowy maxi dress when I got married. And this is another one which I picked up from a vintage shop, and it's the same idea. I just love the work on it. I just love stuff like this, and it's just got a simple chain strap. Beautiful, really beautiful. Okay, so here's a bag that's probably going to be Marmite. You're either going to love it or you hate it. It is this bag which I wear in the winter time. It is, I haven't worn it for a couple of seasons, but it's one of those bags that I know that I will, so I just hold on to it until the mood hits me and I'm going to wear it. It is leopard print. I love leopard print. It's just, to me, leopard print is just, Karen and leopard print, we belong together. It's just really like this old teddy material fur here, and I just, I can't get rid of stuff like this. But this is just a great little dinky bag, and love it. Now my other beaded bag that I love is this one. It is this gorgeous sort of yellow. It's this beautiful rich yellow with silver like detailing on here, beading detailing. It's a short strapped bag. It's the kind of thing you'd either wear on the bend of your arm or just hold it handheld. I can imagine carrying this bag with a slinky slip dress. Really simple, right? Like in a midnight blue. It's effortless vintage when you carry something like that. That's how I like to see vintage in general. That's how I've always seen vintage. Vintage brings up your today outfit by several notches, because it just instantly looks like you didn't try too hard. It looks effortless. It's unique. You're never going to be bumping into anybody at an event or walking down the street carrying exactly the same thing as you, unlike if you went to a high street shop. These are one-of-a-kind pieces, and you're going to look like that when you're wearing them as well. Oh, it's so good. Okay, and so lastly, I'm going to show you 2 designer vintage bags. One I've had for a long time, and you guys know, and one I literally just found recently, and I'm so excited about this one. Anyway, This one needs no introduction. In fact, I could just go silent and you lot could just relate. You guys could tell me about this bag. Anyway, it's the Chanel Square Mini with gold hardware, caviar leather. Had this bag forever and a day, and it is, again, it's not going anywhere. This is the bag that I will always have. Quintessential Chanel, beautiful, so glad I got it. Found it pre-loved. It was from a previous owner who decided that she didn't want it anymore, and she sold it to me. I'm generally a small bag girl, in case you haven't noticed from the bags I've been showing you. So this was just right up my alley to have this bag, and it goes with everything. It's smart enough and beautiful enough to wear to a gala or to a wedding, and yet you can dress it down with jeans and a camisole or anything like that and just fling it on and go out the door. That's the versatility of a classic flap. They just stand the test of time. So I thought I would style it kind of dressed down with denim miniskirt and this oversized kind of full-sleeved blouse. But that whole black and white look, and then you just got like the black Chanel. Just added the Chanel bag just to sort of make it a little bit more dressed up, if you like. Wear it on my shoulder as well. Also, I like the height of it on me right here. A good little workhorse bag, and this was just a really simple, easy way, one of numerous ways that I have worn a bag like this. I also just like to wear it with a simple slip dress, like a long slip dress, preferably, probably, if it's not in a black color, so you got like black on black, in a lighter colored slip dress, and then you put this on. Just love that play together. It's just kind of like, I don't know, retro chic, kind of timeless in a way. And on my feet, I just wear a pair of Converses, you know me, just a pair of high tops, probably black. Just the black high tops, perfect. Just very casual, done, out the door. Oh, and this can be worn as a bum bag. I put the chain inside the belt and I just put it across here. I just buckled it at the back and just closed it, and I just wore it as a little bum bag as well. So, okay, and last one I'm going to show you. Ooh, drum roll. Anyway, this is a vintage Christian Dior saddle bag with gold hardware. Now, a lot of you may be aware that the Christian Dior brand brought back the saddle bag, and the price, actually I'm just going to put it on the screen, going for, now that they've come back out again. Of course, these are made famous by Carrie from Sex and the City when she used to wear her saddle bag, and this one I found, I'm so lucky to find this bag. It was from Poshmark, and Poshmark does automatic authentication, am I saying that right? Authentication service for you. So not everybody's going to love a bag like this, but for me, bloody hell, man. Oh, I love it. Oh my God, I love the bag. So Dior sent this down the runway with models wearing the detachable guitar strap, longer guitar strap that you can add to either side of the bag, and you can wear it crossbody. I am going to look for my own guitar strap, probably vintage, but we'll see, and to definitely add that, and then also add the functionality to it as well, so I'll be able to just wear it a little bit more with more outfits. It's very small, it doesn't fit very much, which is typical Karen because I carry a lot of small bags, as you already know. This is one where I instantly thought of wearing this Christian Dior saddle bag. It is with this gorgeous Ulla Johnson dress. I love the idea of the two colors of the navy blue with that rose tone. I just thought it was really pretty, and the gold hardware. You know I love gold hardware. I love gold, warm yellows. That's my jam. That's what I love to wear so much. So, and the fact that this is a sort of almost like a very classic dress in a way, sort of like a Grecian goddess, and you contrast it with an old Dior saddle bag. I just thought, again, it's just the color combinations together that I thought they played so nicely. And I love the idea of either wearing it on my shoulder or handheld. It just depends how I feel like wearing it, but I think that's really cool. And in terms of shoes, I would actually don't have my shoes on right now, but I would probably, so sorry about that, but I would probably either wear a pair of a gladiator thong sandals, so if it's during the day, something very casual, or I would wear, even I could imagine wearing a beat up cowboy boots with it, something that is completely off guard almost off key and not what you would think that I would wear with such a gorgeous dress, but that is just who I am. I love to do that, to like mix it up completely. But yeah, that is my look with how I would probably style the Dior bag, but that is something a little bit more upscale obviously, but I also plan to wear it much more dressed down, and you will see all of that going on Instagram very soon, if it hasn't already happened. There is actually one more vintage designer bag that I have winging its way to me, I believe, at this moment as you watch this video. It didn't come obviously in the time to make it for this collection video, but I will share it with you maybe in a future haul video, or you'll probably see on my Instagram stories. In fact, I'm sure you will before you see it on YouTube. But yeah, it's just had to get that one. Oh my god, wait till you see that bag that I have coming. But anyway, again, it's Marmite, but you know, vintage is a very personal thing. It has to be something that speaks to you, right? That's how I think vintage is. It's such a personal relationship. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you love vintage as much as I do, then this is for you as well as being for me. Especially when I said at the beginning of this video, the way fast fashion is moving into, I believe, to some extent, the designer bag world, and you're seeing so many production output of designer bags coming out faster and faster and faster. In fact, I did a video all about that, and I'll link it below if you want to see, but I just gave like my full opinion about that, and a blog post, so I'll link them both below. But so it's nice in a world of Instagram it bags. It's lovely to have just some beautiful vintage bags that speak to you, that you love, that you can just keep regardless of what's going on. You know, it doesn't matter. These are your bags that just speak to you, that you love. And yeah, that is it. So anyway, if you do have a vintage bag that you love to pieces, let me know in the comments below which one it is. Give this video a thumbs up if you are a lover of vintage in general. And don't forget, check out Melsoldera's video. I need, as well as you, to see what bags is she going to be showing, because I have an idea already of her bags, but I don't know if I've seen every single vintage bag that she owns. So I'm just gonna make a cup of tea and watch that. I'll link it below. Anyway, so that is it. Mel, I'm looking forward to seeing what you've got. Right, I am gone now. I'll stop waffling. And what else do I want to say? Yeah, no, that is it. I will see you for the next video. Bye.